EmDee Master Grinder. Hi everyone, it's D&M here. D.
Hi.
Yeah, we're back again with another coffee bean review for you guys.
Yes.
So today we're going to do, we mentioned it the other day in one of our videos, we're doing a review on the Coffee Compass Artisan Coffee, Ethiopia Chelba Yirgacheffe natural process coffee beans. So I'm actually quite looking forward to that because the Ethiopian beans are actually really quite nice. So I've got a little bit of a blurb on this bean in particular from Coffee Compass website.
Yes, yeah.
So again, these are natural process beans. I actually looked on a couple of websites just to get some information about these beans.
Yeah.
And they kind of give different flavour notes for it, which is really weird.
So the same coffee beans are described quite differently in different places.
Yeah, so one said it tastes like lemon puffs.
Okay.
Quite went on about lemon puffs all the way through their write-up about it.
Okay.
But here it says it's bright with a pineapple note.
Okay.
At the front end.
Yeah.
With lovely smooth tea-like body and lingering finish.
Okay.
Top drawer. So yeah, it's saying it's fruity, but not as fruity as some others. The coffee's grown at around 1,850 to 2,100 metres above sea level. So we know from before when we've spoken about the altitude, haven't we, that the bean will actually taste a bit more
because it goes slower in higher altitudes because of the colder colder climate of a higher altitude.
Yeah. So it's more
beans tend to be flavourful.
These are grown in the world famous Yirgacheffe, I think that's how you say it, district in the Gajah region of Ethiopia.
Yeah.
And the Yirgacheffe region is well famous for producing some of the best coffees in the world. And we just talked about the ideal conditions for growing that coffee. This coffee lot, it says, so this coffee is from around 700 different farmers and smallhold farmers from around the town of Chelba.
Yeah.
And each farmer has approximately 150 to 200 trees that they grow beans from. And then it talks a little bit about the natural process. So this involves the ripe cherries being delivered to the mill where they're sorted and graded and then placed onto raised drying beds in thin layers and turned every 2 to 3 hours. And they do this over 6 to 8 weeks. So, you know, there's a lot gone into these beans to make sure that you're getting the best product at the end of it.
Okay.
And also how well it comes out depends on the weather and the temperature. And once they've had all of the turning process and they're left to dry naturally, natural process, they're not cleaned. I did read somewhere else that these beans, you can get a variety, which is the same, but they go to a cleaning station.
Yes, you get a washed, semi-washed and so on. So you get the name Yirgacheffe sounds familiar. I think we've had quite a few times before.
Yeah, these are ones that I'm sure we've had that we really like.
But not necessarily the Chelba natural process. But
so after this process, 6 to 8 weeks, turning every 2 to 3 hours. Must keep people in work, mustn't it? Doing that, God. That's quite dedicated. And the beans are dehulled. And it says this gives a coffee a very fruity and zingy cup. So that might be where the lemon puff reference comes from. But I'm not sure if they were actually talking about the clean or the washed beans. And for these it does actually say to roast it on a light to medium roast to get the best out of this bean, to keep its fruitiness there and be able to have those fruity notes.
Yes.
It says, a coffee company says it makes a wonderful brewed coffee and a really fruity espresso. So that's what we're going to be doing. We always do espresso. And a note for you, Dee, master grinder. It says that they had to tighten the grind up to do this.
So we'll go to something like 230 or something like
possibly. Yeah, so they're just in the process.
Oh, did you want to mention the other thing? You know, the notes on our roast. We're doing a slight modification on it. So let me get the chart out. So we had suggested setting the oven a few degrees above the internal bean temperature we need to reach. So if we want the bean temperature of 220 for medium roast, we suggested setting the oven to 224 degrees. So if you need the internal bean temperature of 210, let's say, you just set the oven to 210, and we have found that as long as the oven is reasonably accurate, there is no need to set a higher temperature, at least for our oven.
And what we also do is we preheat the oven and the pan.
Yes.
As well.
So we found that to always preheat the oven and the pan the coffee beans are going to be roasted on, and you introduce the raw coffee beans with a cup onto the carefully onto the preheated frying pan that you already have in there. So that will give you a very consistent roast, and so basically maintain the 9 minutes or so roasting time for all the roast levels. Instead of changing time, all you're doing is changing the temperature and keeping the time a constant.
Yeah, that's right.
So is that clear? Did you have any doubts? Because
no, because I'm happy with having preheated the pan and doing things like that. So as long as you get the routine there, it's fine. It shouldn't be a problem.
So we find at least 9 minutes is needed for that roast to be evenly consistent. Sometimes in your oven it might be 10 minutes or very rare cases even 11 minutes. It depends on your oven really. But as far as the temperature is concerned, if your oven is calibrated and if you feel the oven temperatures are consistent, then set the bean internal temperature as the oven temperature. So the updated chart will be uploaded onto our website to reflect the changes, so we'll do that.
And also they say don't roast past the first crack.
Yes, that is for this particular bean. Emma, I think you're quite keen for it not to. So with regard to that, when this style of oven roasting we're employing, we are just keeping it for 9 or 10 minutes regardless, and keeping only changing the temperature. We're not doing the listening to the crack and all that, even though occasionally we do hear the cracks as we take it out.
As I'm opening the oven, you go.
Yes,
So, okay,
so are we convening back here? Are we meeting back here when?
So we're gonna I'm gonna open up and we're gonna set the roast.
Oh, do we want to see do you want to show everyone the raw coffee beans?
Of course.
Do you need a knife?
Might have some scissors in here. I do. Scissors.
Lizzie didn't find it.
In our house,
So our little daughter hides them.
Hides them so she can go and cut her hair.
Her hair keeps getting shorter every month.
A micro fringe now. Beaning bag.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Where am I pointing?
At the bag.
Okay. Sorry.
Not the big bag.
Okay. Interesting.
Alright. They remind me of the Peaberry, but not as rounded, but quite small.
Yes.
They've got got a nice aroma.
Nice. Yeah, I can smell the. So it's.
It smells fruity.
Yeah,
like fruity and nutty. It's nice.
So it's not washed. That's why.
No, it's lovely. Lovely. That's really nice. Okay, can't wait to get those roasted.
Okay, so.
Should we make a start, Dee?
Yes, I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Bye.
Mind your hand.
Oh, hot. So try not to overlap them, otherwise you get an uneven. Oh, there's a few overlaps.
That's okay. That's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There
we go. Mind yourself, because I need to close up our oven door.
Okay.
There we go.
Thanks.
Oh. Okay. So they look rather nice.
Let it cool down a little bit and then it can be husk.
Okay, so I'm just going to...
So that's a medium roast.
Yes.
The slightly lighter color is the husk. So what we do is we just shake them in a pan and go outside and blow off the husk. So which I'll do in a minute and I'll be back. One sec. I'll pause the video.
Okay, so they've been beautifully dehusked by my husband there, Dee.
Yes.
They're looking nice.
Let me get that. Yes. Yeah.
Quite an array of colours actually.
Yeah. I hope it's roasted enough. Is that enough?
It looks to be.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
It smells. I don't know if it's underdone.
No, we'll have to. It smells fruity.
It does smell very fruity actually. Much like your stuff. Okay, here we go. Sorry, recently I've taken to using this tan.
Oh yes.
That's what we're using for today's taste extravaganza. Okay, let's see how this pour goes.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Okay, so it does need grinding a bit finer.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, it's right. It needs to be slightly tighter.
So it's at 240 for the next time.
Okay. Did you want to try, or do you want to wait?
If we, we can try a sip of that, and then we'll pour another one as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that off.
Sometimes a tighter grind can give you a completely different taste profile as well.
Yeah. Are we trying? Have you tried?
Not yet.
That's nice.
Oh, nice aftertaste.
That's top 10.
That's very good, isn't it?
Nice fruity aftertaste.
Nice.
Very drinkable. Quite earthy as well, but it's very fruity. Like all that, I like the natural process.
Yeah.
Beans.
The beans expanded quite a lot. They were minuscule, tiny.
They were little, weren't they? So actually,
I got an idea. I've finished mine. I've got an idea. If I put some rum on one side, and if I put some.
So you can see the difference in the size then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah. If you look, that's how far the beans expanded.
Wow, that's quite a lot really for a little.
Yeah, some
bean.
do, and some don't expand that much.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I didn't do a weight loss check, Usually I do, but
no, we didn't today, did we?
no. But I've done a tighter grind. Do you want to have? Shall we try?
Shall I do one with the
yeah.
tighter grinds?
Yeah, I've done the setting,
Okay.
so at 240, which is actually quite tight. Let's see how
A
that.
bit more in, because there were some left over, weren't there? Okay, so that should be enough. There we go.
Oh, do you want to turn a tiny bit to the side so everyone can see?
There we go. That's
Oh,
full up to the
thanks,
top now.
Front beans, you always want it level and then tamp with the same tamp pressure and so on.
So that's done now.
Excellent. Okay, let's see. Oh, that looks like a nice pour, huh?
There's one for you, Dee.
Thank you. Okay, ready to try?
Yeah. Let's go for
Excellent.
it. Right.
Yes.
Oh, that's better. Fruity.
It's actually fruitier. Everything is a bit more enhanced with the tighter
Yeah,
grind.
it is. It's
Actually,
very
sweetness
nice.
as well.
Yeah.
It's more sweet.
That's a very nice coffee.
Excellent. This is going to go in the top 10 somewhere. I need to do.
Could even go up in the top 3.
Yeah, it
very
is really
similar
good,
to
isn't
the
it? Yeah.
Konga.
Yeah, modern standard.
Yeah.
Ethiopian Konga cooperative.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
Ethiopian again. They're getting up on the top then.
Mm.
They're good beans,
I
aren't
think
they?
it is Ethiopian Konga cooperative. I remember the word Konga, Konga cooperative.
That's very nice. I like that a lot, actually.
Me too.
It's got a very
That's
nice fruity
espresso. That is delicious.
taste. Yeah,
Oh,
very good. Yeah, I like that. So
nice
that
finish.
Coffee Compass Ethiopia Chelba
And a nice sweet
Yirgacheffe
aftertaste.
Natural processed coffee beans are a hit.
Yes.
And as for our
Highly
leaderboard,
recommended.
they're going to go up the top.
Yeah, one of the.
At
It's
least in the
definitely
top 3.
yeah, top 3.
That's delish.
I don't know about the top 3, but we'll see
Oh,
because I have to go and look
That's
and
really
try and
nice.
remember the taste, and that's how we have been placing them in the leaderboard.
That's very nice.
That's like textbook. That was just. I think the roast we did, it gives better control. The having the precise temperature,
Yeah, it's
and
very
then doing
good.
it for the full 9 minutes.
It's quite potent though. But it's nice.
Yeah, that's
It's got
because
that
we just
lovely-
had 2 double espressos back to back.
Yeah.
We just tried the tighter,
True,
I mean the
true.
coarser grind and then the tighter grind. No, this is fantastic. That's great.
So Ethiopian, Chelba Yirgacheffe.
Yeah, you took your time to read that.
I did, I'm really upside down. Very good, and would highly recommend that.
Yes.
And actually, it's not a plug for them, but we've always used Coffee Compass, and their beans are really good. I don't think we've ever had a bad batch,
No.
have we?
No, and I think he has his
Well
own
sourced.
quality control and standards, which is good.
Well sourced. So yeah, well done Coffee Compass. You're coming out with some cracking beans there.
Yes.
No pun intended.
Thanks, for
Yeah.
the review, and thanks,
Bye.
viewers.
Bye guys.
Bye.